everyone, so today I'm going to be doing an updated All My American Girl Dolls video. Since the last video, my collection's grown quite a bit. I've now got 17 dolls, and I just thought I'd do a little update and show you where everything's at. So yeah. Here we have Lela May. I got Lela May in summer of 2014. She is a Just Like You number 25. Lela is very quick-witted, she's funny, and she loves gothic horror films. She's also quite dark and sarcastic. She likes skateboarding and loud music. She can be quite reserved and antisocial, but she's always there when somebody needs it, and she's mature and gives good advice. So next to Lela we have Hazel, and I got Hazel when I went to the AG Place New York in 2015 at Christmas time. Hazel is my singer-songwriter, and she is very creative. She's quite reserved and she's quite chilled out and laid back. She likes to just sit alone and listen to or play her music. She's really just chilled out. She's not very moved by a lot of things, but that's just the way she's always been. So here we have lovely Samantha Parkington. I don't know if you guys can see, but my Samantha looks kind of different to my other dolls, and that's because she is a Pleasant Company doll. So she's from around 1993, 94, so she's very old. She's pre-Mattel. Samantha is a quiet bookworm, but she's also very creative. She is quite shy, but she's a wonderful listener and a great friend. She's trustworthy and very loyal, and you'll always find her cuddled up in the corner of a room with her book. She keeps herself to herself and ignores any of the other girls' dramas, and I honestly adore my Samantha doll. She is so sweet. Here we have Marcy. I got her October this year. She is a number 26, I believe. So Marcy is bubbly, vibrant, and very chirpy. She has a brilliant sense of humour and loves making other people laugh, and she'll befriend anyone with ease. Sometimes she can be a little bit too trusting and a bit of a handful, but she's full of love and is eager to spread happiness. And Marcy is a very cute doll. I love her very much. Here we have my Amelia. She is a number 7, and I got her for Christmas 6 years ago, so she was my first doll, and she's very special to me. Amelia is bubbly, she's charismatic, and she's got a good sense of humour. She loves making friends and helping others out, and she also loves to care for animals. But she can be a little bit dramatic at times, so sometimes she needs the other girls to help her out and ground herself a little bit. Here we have Kanani Akina, Girl of the Year 2011, and I got my Kanani doll this October alongside Marcy. And Kanani is chill, but she can also be lively, but she's very good-natured. She loves the ocean, swimming, marine life, and she always wishes that she was on a sunny beach somewhere. But as she's new to the family, she's not quite found her feet yet, and she's trying to befriend everyone. So alongside her good intentions, she can be a little bit of a people pleaser at times. But I honestly love my Kanani doll. She came to me in quite a bad condition. Her hair was very matted, but I did a lot of work on her, and I'm very happy with her condition now, and she's a very nice doll. I really recommend Kanani. I've always loved her, so I'm very glad to have my own now. So here we have Miss Nicky Fleming. I've been on quite a journey with my Nicky doll, basically because she came to me in the worst condition. Her hair was in such terrible state. She had that Kool-Aid dip dye all over her body and glitter in her eyes and everything. So it's been quite like a journey restoring her and everything. And her wig is from Ruby Red Galleria, and I really recommend their wig. So Nicky is girly, loud, and she's very bubbly. She's the life and soul of the party, and she's the baby of the family, and she loves attention, and she loves all things pink and frilly. I got Nicky February 2014. Then here we have Marie Grace Gardner. So I got Marie Grace Christmas 2014. So Marie Grace is clever, bright, and she can be a little bit egotistical. She's highly intelligent, and she loves maths and science and STEM subjects. She's very mature for her age, but she can be a little bit boastful sometimes. But she's learning to, better herself and everything. She's always there to help anyone out with homework or anything else. So here we have my newest doll. This is Mary Ellen, and I got her this year for Christmas. So Mary Ellen is quiet, sweet, and she's very loving. It's really nice to be in her calm presence, and she makes everyone feel at home and safe without having to say much. She can sometimes be a bit timid, and she wants to find her voice, and she is getting there. She loves vintage, retro fashion and music from the 50s, and she gets along well with the more quiet girls like Rosalie, for example. I think she's also my only Be Forever doll. So that's interesting. Here we have Ivy Ling, retired historical. So I got Ivy April of last year. Ivy is creative, she's cool, and she's very clever. She's a filmmaker and she wants to travel the world and get everything on film. She always carries around her camera to snapshot the moment. So she loves photography and history, and she's best friends with Julie, and the two often bounce creative ideas off each other. Here we have Josefina, and I got Josefina last Christmas. She's caring, calm, and she's very relaxed, and Josie loves crafting, knitting, crocheting or sewing. She's very mature and she often helps out the younger girls. She gets along really well with Samantha as they're both quite quiet souls. Sometimes she can be a little bit reserved and struggles opening up to people, but once you are close with her, she's a very kind and thoughtful friend. So this is Rosalie, and she is girly sweet and she loves all things floral. She also enjoys fashion designing and all things retro and vintage and pondering over jewellery shop windows. She lives her life like she's in an old Hollywood film. She's also Riley's twin, and they are complete opposites. Rosalie is quite a sensitive soul and she doesn't get on with that well with the older girls. She's a just like you number 6. So here we have lovely Addie. So I got Addie 2 Christmases ago. So Addie is confident, intelligent, and she's a strong speaker and a natural born leader. She loves writing and she'll definitely change the world one day. She has a keen interest in politics and wants to make the world a better, more equal place. She's also very clever and does well in school, and she's mature and helps out the younger girls and guides them, and, you know, takes on the kind of mother role. But yeah, I adore Addie. Here we have Miss Riley. So I got Riley last Christmas. She is a just like you number 12, I believe. And she is sporty, loud, and very confident. She loves soccer, tennis, and basketball. She's quite noisy and can be a little bit boisterous and wild and uncontrollable. She gets along with the louder, more confident girls, and she can't really understand those who are quiet and reserved. But Riley is a great friend, and she's so crazy and full of energy, and she's just so much fun to be around. Here we have Cecile Ray, and I got Cecile January of 2017, I believe. Yeah. So Cecile is musical, classy, and she's smart. She plays the flute, piano, violin, and she also sings. One day she wants to perform and work in a big orchestra, and she gets along really well with Marie Grace, and they're absolutely inseparable. Cecile's very headstrong and determined, but can sometimes be a bit ignorant and impatient, as she has such amazing goals for the future. But she'll definitely get there. And I love my Cecile doll. Again, she's retired historical, and I just seem to have a thing about historicals. I have like over half my collection is historicals, so I think that says a lot, to be honest. Here we have Miss Julie Albright. So I got Julie April 2013. She was my second doll, and I love her so much. I got her brand new, and I've taken really good care of her. So Julie is creative, and she loves the 70s, crafting, painting, music. She's very friendly and warm. She can be absent-minded sometimes, and she's often away with the fairies, but she's just very chilled out and relaxed, so that is Julie. So here we have one of my favourite dolls, Kittredge. I got Kit last Christmas. She is such a cute Kit doll, in my opinion. She's one of the, I'm probably biased, but she's one of the cutest I've ever seen, so. Kit is bubbly, talkative, and she's very charismatic. She loves journalism and writing. One day she wants to be a journalist or a news reporter. She's easy to get along with, as she's very funny and fills every room with joy and laughter. She can sometimes be a little bit loud and tiresome, but that's just because she's such a bubbly extrovert. So that was all my dolls. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like or even subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!